So my name is Robin Vincent Smith. I've been working for MSF since 2003, mainly in the field as a logistician, and now I'm responsible for logistical trainings here in Brussels. So Bruno Corbet was a logistical director of MSF for 10 years or so, back in the 1990s, and he conceived this idea of the Espace Bruno Corbet. It was conceived as a training site for logisticians. And it was finally realized, it was finally built about 2 or 3 years ago. And in fact, we're still building it at the moment. It's an ongoing project. And it has 3 or 4 main roles. The first is to perform logistical trainings for MSF logisticians who are leaving for the field. The second role is for research and development, for us to test out new logistical tools. And a third role, which is developing a lot more, in fact, is communication, in fact, to help to explain to people what we do in the field without actually having to take them to the field. So it's been operational for perhaps 1 year now, and so we run approximately 10 to 15 training sessions, 2-week-long training sessions per year, and you can see one of them taking place right now. It's a water and sanitation training. And we also do a series of briefings here. So, for example, if logisticians, before they go to the field, we have to brief them on technical issues, then we can actually show them the tools that we use in the field. Well, in terms of research and development, an example might be that we sent some tents to Haiti, and some of them didn't perform very well. So we've put one of them up here to see how it performs in Belgian weather, for example. It's true that we could do trainings in the field, and in fact we do trainings in the field, but it's important to have this training site here because we have all our technicians here and we have our supply center here, and that way we group together all our expertise in one place with a pedagogical site, and that makes it, that raises the quality of the trainings that we can perform, basically. If you ask me, I do regularly do trainings in the field, but I don't have access to all these wonderful facilities, so that's the main reason why we built this site, I think. So it's addressed to mainly logisticians, but increasingly we have medical people here as well. An example of that is we held a sterilization training the other day, and where we could actually set up the sterilization equipment and use it, and that was great to be able to show them how it works in the field. But that's developing, but mainly it's logisticians, and so there's 7 or 8 logistical families: transport, communications, telecommunications, IT, water and sanitation, energy, construction, shelter, and each of those different families is represented here with some kind of installation, some kind of pedagogical installation, and we use that to basically show people how it works. And so definitely people who've never been to the field before, because this shows them what it's going to be like out there, and helps prepare them better, but very much also experienced logisticians, more experienced logisticians, and we can take the time to go into more detail on certain aspects. For example, maintenance of cars. We have a fully operational garage and 4 Land Cruisers here, Land Cruisers that have come back from the field, in fact. And we use them, we take the time with the mechanics from the headquarters to go and perform mechanical operations. And this is we couldn't do this without the support. We couldn't do this without the garage. We couldn't do it without the trucks. And so it's very useful for that. So emergencies is a good example. For Haiti, for example, we had large amounts of logisticians going to the field, and we wanted to prepare them as best we could. It was difficult to integrate them into the classic training program because trainings are at set times, but people were leaving tomorrow. But I was in a position to bring them here and show them what they needed to see in the field. And for Haiti, the key elements were shelter and water and sanitation, for example. And I was able to bring them here and give them a full technical briefing. And literally show them what they were going to be dealing with, the equipment they were going to be dealing with in the field. And so that was a vital added value for MSF. And they went to the field after 2 or 3 days full technical briefings, much better prepared than they would have done if they just caught the plane straight